What's up everyone, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to give a little bit of insight while I'm on this walk about things I wish I knew before getting into this industry, and even in the beginning years of this industry. When I got into this industry, to be honest with you, I didn't know really what to expect. And as I started to step more into the industry, I started to realize that there's so much opportunities. The barbering industry and just the hair industry as a whole has been growing a crazy amount these past couple years. And today I kind of just wanted to talk about my experience in the industry and things that I've learned that I would like to share to anyone that's starting out or even in the beginning stages of their career. And honestly, even if you've been in the industry for a while, maybe some of these things might be able to help. But I figured I'd spread some knowledge, share some of my experiences, and fill you guys in on what it's like being a barber nowadays in 2025. The first thing I want to talk about is your niche. In this industry, it's so large that we can get caught up by trying to do everything. There's the educators, there's the editorial creatives, there's the people that are just traditional barbers, and there's so many opportunities out there that sometimes we get so cluttered on wanting to do it all. And so as we start to grow in our career, as we start to experience things, we start to see what we truly want. Maybe cutting hair all day, 16 hours a day is for you, and that's what you want to do. By all means, that's your niche. You got to pursue it. But maybe it's not, and maybe you want to be an educator and you want to start teaching, or maybe you just want to charge $100 for a haircut, $200 for a haircut, and that be your niche. But figure out what it is that you're trying to target, especially with social media. Is your social media targeted to build clientele? Is your social media targeted to reach out to brands? Is it targeted to build a community? What is it that your niche is? Once you figure that out, you can get more precise on what you're doing and have a clearer understanding of what you're really aiming for. Because sometimes, like I said, I'm guilty of it, and I want to do this and I want to do that. And so I just suggest that figure out the top things that you truly care about within the industry and go ahead and pursue it, because it's better to be a master at something than a jack of all trades. So the next thing I want to bring up is investing in yourself. You have to invest in yourself. You have to make your market value go up. As barbers, we tend to spend our money on pointless things or things that are cool and flashy for Instagram, or we get the newest clippers because we think it's gonna make us cut different. But the reality is, you don't need an extra pair of clippers when you already have 5+. Now, don't get me wrong, invest in your tools as well. I 100% agree. You need to have good tools for it to last longer. So invest in yourself. And when I say that, that can be broad as well. Invest in your education, learn more. There's always going to be things to learn. Go to classes, go to expos, meet people, shake hands, and build relationships. That's what's going to help build in the long term. Invest in having a good accountant, someone that's going to manage your money right, someone that's going to take care of how you're going to file your taxes, how you're going to be able to purchase things in the future. You know, we're self-employed, so we need to also understand that the financial part is just as important. So invest in yourself and invest in the things that are going to allow you to bring your value higher. Don't waste your money on things that aren't important. Money will come and go. If you invest in yourself, you're only setting yourself up for your future. But at the end of the day, invest in yourself. This next thing ties into the niche thing we were just talking about earlier, and that it's pursue what you think is going to be best for you. Don't jump into something because you think it's what you think you need to do. In the beginning of my career, I was seeing all these educators or these people online, social media, traveling, doing these cool things, and I was like, man, I want to do that. I want to educate, I want to do this. And don't get caught up on doing things that you feel like you need to do. Don't feel like you need to be an educator. Don't feel like you need to have a product line. Don't feel like you need to work with a specific brand. Like, there's so many opportunities in this industry. Don't get discouraged because you're not doing it all. Now, don't get me wrong, if your goal is to do it all, then by all means, I'm not holding you back, but I'm just saying, be strategic about what you're doing and why you're doing it. And that will fulfill you in the long run. This next portion, I kind of want to talk about more of the things behind the chair. So when you first start cutting hair, it's not going to come easy. You know, your first couple haircuts aren't going to be the best. Maybe they're not the worst, but they're definitely not going to be the best. And you're gonna be able to improve that. But don't get discouraged. Keep practicing. And honestly, when it comes to building clientele, we tend to think that it's just about having the perfect haircuts, having the most enhanced lineups, the sharpest beards, the whatever it is, the crazy designs and all that stuff. So that's not really what clients want. Clients want a good haircut and good customer service. Just focus on the fundamentals of your craft. Improve that as best as you can and get better at it each and every time. And focus on your customer service. Your customer service is what's going to allow you to build your clientele. I know some people that focus on trying to get their haircuts perfect, but their customer service is shit. And they wonder why they don't retain clients, they don't build a clientele, and they don't get referrals. I know some people trying to perfect their craft, and that's important, but your customer service will take you a long way. Next thing is the type of clients you attract is based off of how you present yourself. You might wonder why certain clients might treat you a certain way. They might not respect your time. They might not care about what you're doing. There's a clientele for everyone out there. People are gonna get attracted to who you are. So if you show up 20 minutes late, if you don't care about your clippers and you don't spray them down and you charge whatever and you're smoking and drinking while you're cutting hair, it's like, then your clients are also gonna have that same energy and they're gonna not really care as much either. I've never seen anyone do those things and have a high-end type of clientele, because those things don't attract. They actually do the opposite. So if you're trying to build a clientele that is wanting to pay you a certain amount, you also have to carry yourself a certain way. You have to be on time. You have to be early, if anything. You have to treat your customers with respect. Pay them the time and attention. Listen to their haircut requests. Be a master of what you're doing so that they feel confident sitting in your chair, that they know that you know what you're doing. Take your craft very seriously. This barbering industry is so big, yet people still struggle in it. And I'm not saying it's easy, but I'm just saying that you get what you put in. You reap what you sow, and if you half-ass the work, you get half-ass results. So with that being said, carry yourself properly. Maybe you don't care to attract high-end clientele. Well, then so be it. You know, like we said earlier, find your niche. There's a client for everyone. Don't question as to why certain things aren't happening. And, you know, the answer is right in front of you. The last thing I want to cover is social media. Social media is a double-edged sword. It can make you or it can break you. It depends on how you look at it. I know so many people that get discouraged by all the things on social media that they see. They need to do this, they need to do that, and sometimes they even get intimidated. So social media is an amazing tool. It can help you build your business, it can help you grow, it can help you attract people from around the world, build a community. You can do so much through social media, but it could also be the death of you. It can allow you to compare yourself to the next barber. It can allow you to worry about, am I doing this right? Am I doing this wrong? Now, don't get me wrong, strive to improve, but the comparison is the killer of all joy. And if you keep comparing yourself to what you see online, then you're only going to wear yourself out. Social media is a tool and should be used as a tool and not as a weapon. It can destroy you if you don't use it properly. Don't get so caught up on the likes. Don't get so caught up on the following. All that stuff isn't even that important. Now, don't get me wrong, I'm trying to build my social media as well, but it's not as important as we think. We get so caught up with trying to go viral, trying to do this, trying to be the next TikTok person, the next whatever it is. At the end of the day, it's not as important as you think. Use it to your advantage to build your business, to monetize off of, but don't let the likes, follows, and media hype eat you alive. The comparison will kill you, and don't let it happen. That's gonna end the video for today, guys. I just finished walking. I'm gonna start heading home now. I'm gonna end the video here now. There was a few things we want to cover as well too, but I'll probably make it in another video. But for now, I just, stay consistent. Don't get discouraged. Figure out what you want. And if you don't know what you want, try things. Try things and figure out through your own experiences. Because there's no magic wand that's going to tell you what you want to do and what you should do. But all I can say is give it to God. Allow Him to steer you in the right direction. And everything's going to be good. That's all I can say. So I'm going to end it off right here, guys. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate everyone tuning in. Let me know what type of content you guys want to see. I want to stay more consistent with YouTube. So what is it that you guys have questions on, or things that you want to learn about, or whatever it may be? But I want to start pushing more content like this to get out of my comfort zone and push myself. So hope you guys have a good rest of your day. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.